Okay, it's 4:30. Yeah, 4:30 in the morning. We're taking off to a Buffalo elk park, and I'm hoping to get some photos of some baby elk. But it's about a 2-hour drive, so I'll get there about 6:30 in the morning, just as the sun's coming up. Usually want to do this early in the morning or late at night, and we'll see how it goes. And I'll give you some more info when we get there. But off I go on a 2-hour drive. Okay, I finally made it. What time is it? About 7 o'clock. I'm on the Kentucky side. Came through the Tennessee side. And I'll swing this around, let you see. And this is where we actually pay the gate $5. And then we can actually enter. So let me pay this $5, guys. Okay, once you pay, you can use a debit card, cash, whatever. It takes it all. You end up coming up to this gate here. And then the gate slowly opens. There's actually a sign to my right side that says stop here. You don't want to go beyond that or else the gate will hit your vehicle. And if you actually see elk or buffalo around the gate, don't open it. Wait until they move. You can stay in here pretty much as long as you want. It's $5. You stay the whole day. You can drive around 10 times, whatever you want to do. Not a big deal. You'll see there. Stay inside your vehicle. If bison or elk are within 200 feet, distance to speed limit sign ahead. Other times remain within 10 feet of your vehicle or on graveled areas, so don't stay too far from your vehicle. Alright, so I'm going to look around and see if we can find some elk or some bison in here and get some great photos. And there we go. We got buffalo. Let's see if we can move up a little bit for you. See those white birds around the buffalo? That's kind of cool, huh? I wonder what kind of bird they are hanging out around those buffaloes. Let's see if I can move up a little bit. And I'm going to zoom in on one of those heads there and see how this new lens goes. Oh yeah, not bad, not too bad. See, my other lens, I was stuck where if it was too close in I would be stuck with that distance. There was nothing I can do. With this I can come out a little bit. And then this has also got other features built into it. There's a bird down here. Check that out. What is that bird? I have to look that up on the internet. The buffalo don't seem to mind that bird at all, does he? They're just kind of walking together. Yeah. That's crazy. Crazy. Now it's a Thursday, so if you come here on a weekend, it's probably going to be packed. Just so you know. And better to come here on a weekday, early in the morning or late at night, because during the day they pretty much all sleep. You see more in the morning when you get here. Just like all animals, really. You know? Amazing, all those white birds around them, huh? I can hear them grunting. I got two cameras going. I got one on my dash pointing out the front window, and then of course I got my Canon AD with the 100 to 400 lens that I can zoom in and zoom out on. Oh, I think I like this lens better than the other one just because of the simple zooming I can do. I mean, look at this. I can move way in. Of course, I got to get better at handling it. But look at that bird. I wonder what that is. The way that thing walks. Huh. Strange. There's a whole bunch in front of me too. Ah, that's so cool watching that big guy eat, man. You can tell the bugs are bothering him, huh? Just a little bit. That's your ear. Ah, that's some really great footage here. He's walking right in toward me. I mean, I've got that screwed all the way up to 100mm, don't I? Yep, I got all that all the way back. I can't go back any further. I don't know, he's literally 20 feet from me. He's looking right at me too. I got a few that are going to be walking right in front of my truck in a minute. Oh boy. You guys hear that? Ooh. I think he's grunting at the bird. He's hopping pretty hard too. It's that one right there. See how much he's hopping? Seems to be breathing heavier than the other ones. And he's doing a lot of grunting. There's a baby. Oh, here comes 3 babies I see coming down the side there. Yeah, see if we can get those guys. There's a baby right there. Yeah, and a couple of them. Coming all the way back. This guy's literally 10 feet in front of me. Is what he is. And I've got this set at 100mm, this lens. So, being it's a crop with the Canon AD, it's 160mm. I don't know if you guys can hear that buffalo grunting or not. Now this one's way out there. Let's see if I can get in closer. That's fully extended. Sitting on a sandbag on the edge of the door of my truck. I see something rolling in the mud up in front of me. I'm going to come back a little bit because he's coming in closer. See the horns on his head? Nice and gentle. I need some practice with this thing. Yeah, look at that. Now, I've been here with just the 400 lens before I got this new one. And I could never get close-up shots like this when they came in this close. I mean, literally, I would just get their head, or, you know. But because this goes up from 100 to 400 with the crop sensor, 160 to, I don't know, 520, something like that, you actually get more distance with the Canon 80D compared to a full frame camera. And I really like the video it produces on this camera though. Maybe I'll get a full frame later. I got a big bull right in front of me, and it's just a grunting at its baby. The baby's really looking at me funny. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm coming up on a couple that are sitting there hidden. See them? They're hid back in there. Now the farmers around here don't like these buffalo apparently, because I had one of the volunteers here tell me that one time that a few had gotten out, and only a few, not that many, and when they got out, they plowed right through his soybean field in a matter of hours. He said a couple hours the entire soybean field was gone. So they just can't let these things roam free, or they would destroy a lot of fields. Farmers complain about deer and everything right now, but they complain a lot more about these buffalo. I mean, these are just professional grass cutting machines. That's all there is to it. You can't even really see them when they're walking through that grass real slow, huh? It's pretty amazing. There's supposed to be elk here too. They're probably up and around the corner someplace. Is where they are. Easy, big boy. He was really turning his head looking at me. I'm literally going through the entire herd on the right and left of me. That's what I'm doing. I'm kind of going real slow. And I'm going right down the center of them like a gauntlet. I need a 360-degree camera so you guys can check that out. This buffalo over here is sniffing a diaper. I'm not kidding. Let me move up here. He's literally sniffing that diaper. Like, who would do that? Throw their dirty diaper out. I can't even get out here and pick that up. There's just too many of them. There's like 40 of them around me. Look at the way he's looking at me. Oh, focus is pretty quick on that. I've got come on, what's the deal here? There we go. I've got a storm coming in, and there's an elk sitting there looking at me. But the wind's starting to pick up, the clouds are black, my light's going. Almost 8 o'clock in the morning. Look at that, he disappeared. I found the elk. Oh, look at the antlers on him. Ooh. There's a couple there. Doing a zoom all the way in.
Back. Look at him. Landing on my lens.
Walking.
Wow.
Looking good.
Ooh. He's gorgeous.
Oh, dude. He's coming right
Oh, I
towards
wish
me.
he was closer.
He just went into the vegetation. I can't see him. All I see is his antlers peeking up. That's all I see. Come on. Poke your head up. Well, that lens hood is really protecting that lens. Sprinkling now. It's calming down a little bit. Oh, just look at it. We'll set that over there. Come on. No, I can't see him. All I see is antlers. That's it. We got turkey. Woohoo! Check out those gobble. Wow, that was cool, huh? See him stretching his wings. They're kind of nervous on my truck though, because they're walking away from me. The other one's hanging out along the bush there. They just peck at anything, huh? Let's come down here a little bit. There's the other one there. There's two of them. So we got turkey, we got buffalo, we got elk. I want to see that elk again. Ooh. Sunshine's coming, and it's muggy. Really muggy. I've got this extended right out as far as it'll go. And it's sitting on a beanbag. And literally, well, that's what I call it. What does it say? Ken says, it doesn't say what it is. I call it a beanbag though. It's just a big bag. You can fill them with beans, sand, whatever you want. Lay it across your door. It looks like the video's pretty good, even when it's stretched way out with this image stabilization with the 100x400. But it does hunt for focus more than the other 400, and it is heavier. So there's a couple things I would complain about with this lens. But for video, it's much better. The other 400 lens, that's not a zoom. You literally have to have it on a tripod. With this here, I don't have it on a tripod. Like I said, it's on a bean bag, and I'm literally just panning, and it's working really well. Alright, let's go see if we find some elk. It looks like it's going to rain again. Well, I stayed till it's about 11 o'clock now. There's no buffalo. Buffalo are hiding back in the trees. I did see some elk. That new lens pulled them in. Most people had cell phones. They weren't seeing nothing. They showed me their cell phone. It looked like a little blurb where my lens was pulling it in all the way in, so that was awesome. At any rate, if you think about coming down here, it's like $5. It's on the Kentucky side, land between the lakes. Worth the drive. Kids will love it. And you just drive round and round and round. It's about 3 miles. And you don't have to leave right away. You just constantly drive around until you see what you want to see in the photos you get. Next week we have a photography blind coming in, and I'll do a review on that, and you guys can check that out. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.